I think the impact, it'll be a short term and a long term. It's an immediate impact to have, at this particular moment, a platform where we in Africa and the world can see all the production that is happening. Not all, because we still have to aim to get more participants, but all that participated to be able to be seen through an online platform outside of Africa and inside of Africa. I think that's fundamental. I think what's missing for us is to create channels of communications. Yes, we are a huge continent, many countries, and that is something that we have to continue to build on. So I think that this first awards and this platform and the way it was conceived by the steering panel and the way it was organized through an online platform is critical, and I think it'll continue to have an impact. The other important aspect of this is building an archive and having an archive of all the work, or at least the work that's being done in various countries in Africa by various types of practices, and from students also who are really questioning a lot of what our present moment is, and reflecting on that critically. The work, as with the continent, is very diverse. We were challenged, greatly so, by the steering committee that defined 4 categories. For the first time, we are considering built projects, very complex program, and student work and theoretical work in the same award. And any of those could win. And I think that says a lot about the steering committee's vision for giving as much value to the production from a student or from a practice or from a theoretical point of view or from a building point of view. So I believe that that's one of the most important things for this award. It has set a standard, I believe. Other awards consider only architecture as the built form. And this award says, no, you could contribute to this discourse, you could contribute to this field from many different points of view. And they're equally valuable. So we are at the moment where we are in our questioning our curriculum, questioning the academic setting of what the students are doing. We as professors or thinkers are also considering how can we reframe a lot of what has been taught to us. Also, we have various types of practices that contribute towards the built environment, but they are not just traditional architecture, building, client, architect relationships. So I think that for me was the most challenging and most provocative element of the awards. For us as a group also, the jury, if I could speak for us, and I hope my colleagues back me up on this, it was about values. And one thing that we did, of course, we had the criteria that was set for us by the steering committee, the steering panel, but we also had a moment of reflection along our discussions. We have various moments of reflection about what are the values, how are we judging these, especially because they're such different categories, and also what message are we sending with the selection of the winners, and how are we judging this complexity, this diversity. So for us, it was very important to set those. And the values go beyond. It really is how are we addressing our current moment? How are we critically addressing it? How are we reinforcing or addressing issues of identity or identities? There is not one identity. And of course, whenever you have to make a selection, it opens up a lot of questions. And what we also decided is that this at least will open up discussion. People who agree, people who disagree, people who don't understand our choices, people who will agree with our choices. And I think for us it was very important that the message we send creates discussion. No, I think on a personal note, it's yet another moment of putting to the test my convictions, confronting my values, my views, confronting the positive way, discussing with colleagues, because you are put in a position where you have to continually defend your choices, but you also have to question them. And it was an immense privilege to be with such an amazing group of jury members. People I've known for many years, some people I just met, and that I believe will be part of my life from now on. Because we do this for the passion of it, we do it for the conviction that we have. We are very proud of this moment, and we are very proud to be part of it. So it was a moment of also reflection, and deep reflection, because we get to a point where we have convictions, but we also have to keep testing them.